Hey everyone, this is Jesse Singh. Welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to compare sending one email per day compared to my job I used to have as a car mechanic. I'm going to show you the difference in money I made and the effort required and all that good stuff just to open your eyes to this online world. But before we get started, make sure you like this video, share this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, click that bell icon. So every time I bring a new video like this, you'll be notified right away. And if you want to learn how to build a business from scratch or scale an existing business that you have, we can do that with one-on-one mentoring, help you out. Just visit my website, themillionairejob.com. We'll help you step by step on how to do that. So let's get started in this video. Some quick little math. So as a car mechanic, if you didn't know this already, I used to be a car mechanic and I was never broke or anything like that. I paid the bills. I had some savings after my month end. And so as a car mechanic, I was making $20 an hour, roughly about 60 hours a week. So in 52 weeks, so a year, I made about around $62,000 per year. And my wife made a little bit less than that. So overall, we were a six-figure per year family overall. And so if you calculate 60 hours by 52 weeks, it's 3,120 hours a year. All right, so that's the time I spent to make $62,000 overall. And just so you know, I was never broke or anything like that. I was pretty good with my money. I saved money. I just had a unfortunate, but in a way fortunate circumstance, because now I look at it, it was a blessing in disguise. I got in a car accident where I couldn't go back to my job, and I just had to figure out a way to make money from home. Now, eventually I healed all up, so that's all good. I'm in great shape now. At the time, I wasn't. I just couldn't do the heavy lifting because of my back and injury in the car. And the car insurance money wasn't even paying the bills. It wasn't even paying my mortgage, let alone anything else. So it was a pretty scary situation to be in. But that prompted me to take action. Instead of playing victim, I decided to look at this online world thing. And eventually, over in trial and error, after several months, I finally started to make some money, and then I never looked back from then. All right, so I'm just gonna compare the difference between sending one email per day compared to my job. All right, so one email per day. But before I get all into this, I just want to show you what this whole system's all about. Basically, we place little ads on different platforms like Facebook, Google, Bing, YouTube. Very simple to create these little ads, especially on Bing and Google, where it's like a certain amount of text. You don't have to worry about images. And then you send that traffic to a page that collects email. And then we use softwares like ClickFunnels or Lead Pages that generate these pages for us. So we don't have to do anything. We don't have to do any coding of our own. And then when they submit an email, it gets sent to something called a email autoresponder, like Aweber, which is a third-party tool that connects with any of these website builders. They just integrate perfectly. You don't have to do any coding. It's basically like a two-step process, 2 clicks, and boom, it's connected. And in this autoresponder, you can create emails that get sent out on your behalf automatically. And the first email always gets sent right away as soon as they opt in. And then the second email gets sent depending on what you wanted, what the time frame you want. For example, you can have for 1 day or 2 day or 5 day, doesn't matter. And so after this email opt-in, it goes to a thank you page, just thanking them about, subscribing, and the information that they requested has been sent to their email inbox. So basically it is telling them, hey, look out for my email. And this funnel here does very well. It's only 2 pages. And then what we do after that is we go to networks like, for example, ClickFunnels, JVZoo. There's CPA networks with different offers, and you can get links to certain digital products. All right, these digital products are free to join with. You just basically sign up for them, and then it's free to promote. There's nothing to buy when it comes to promoting these products. Everything is free, so you don't have to worry about any of that. So what I do is I just go to a network like that. I get a link, and then I send emails to the subscribers about the services or products or services they're interested in according to what I targeted. So basically on average, one email a day makes me, in one niche, by the way, just one niche. I'm not talking about my entire email marketing business, just one niche, and I'm in several niches. So one of my niches makes about $300 a day with one email sent. All right. So if you do that by 7, by a week, then 52 weeks. So one email a day makes me $109,200, which is $40,000 more than my job. All right. And how long does this take? So when we did our calculations here, it took me 3,120 hours to make 62,000. So 5 minutes a day times 7 times 52 is about 30 hours in the year. So it took me about 30 hours in the entire year to generate $109,200. Now, disclaimer, I'm not going to promise you any kind of income. These are just my results. Results are not typical. I'm just showing you my personal results on my business. And everyone's business is going to be different. Some are going to make less. Some might make more. Some might not make anything because they don't take action. So make sure if you decide to get into this, you take massive action, and it'll be well worth every single investment that you ever made in this business. So we got 30 hours. So my hourly rate then for email marketing, sending one email a day, is $3,640 an hour. Think about that. $3,640 an hour. So does this mean that I work 60 hours a week? No way. I don't work nowhere near that. So my thing is, I mostly, to run my entire business now that everything is set up, I dial everything in. It takes me about 2 to 3 hours a day just to maintain, even scale this business, because we're leveraging tools. We're not leveraging my time anymore. I'm leveraging tools. The more emails I send, the more money I make. That's just the bottom line. And the more niches I am that are working, that are profitable, the more money I make. Just so you know, these emails are pure profit, because the ad spend, when they get subscribed to my email list, they get sent to my offer right away. And that basically breaks even. So whatever ad spend I'm making, spending, I'm pretty much making 100% of that back just from this first funnel connection from the prospect, right? So I'm making all that money back 100%. So I'm breaking even. Sometimes I even make a little bit extra in this front end. They call this the front end. And then through email, it's all gravy, meaning it's all profit. Like anything I make through email is profit. So I didn't log in, maybe only because there's a lot of sensitive information. But in one of my networks, my affiliate networks, so today is July 7th, 2020, and you can see I made $328. This is just sending them one email in this niche. I have many, many different niches. So you can see, you can scale this. So if you have let's say you have 8 niches, and they do about the same, you're making almost $800,000 a year from just email. And just so you know, this is not my most profitable email business. There's other offers that make a lot more because they have like upsells, downsells, and all this upsell. And obviously, they're worth it. I only promote offers that actually do what they say, then actually work. So this is just a straight up offer where they just pay you per lead, where other ones pay me per sale, and I earn about 60% commissions on them. So those are way more profitable. But I like not being in the same niche. So I don't like promoting multiple products that are similar in the same niche. It doesn't make sense. I'm just competing with my offer that I'm offering. So I like being in different niches. So whatever offer I select, it's a completely different ad campaign, and then different squeeze pages, or call them landing pages, and just everything's different email lists. And then I just send one email per day in those niches. In total, takes me about, say, 30 minutes, 40 minutes a day on email, but that's fine because that is a 7-figure business for me. And I'm willing to spend 30 to 40 minutes a day to make 7 figures a year. All right. So everything is Once everything is set up, the sky is the limit. And this is why everyone, especially now in this new economy, should start a digital business, right? You don't have to trade your time for money anymore. And you can do this while you're working. So while you're working a job, let's say you're not at this level yet. Let's say you're making $50 a day. $50 a day is still $1,500 a month. Think about that. $1,500 a month. That's like rent. That's like insurance, groceries. Think about the bills I can pay, right? Even $50, and that's all you're making. That's still extra $1,500 a month on top of your job. So you can see the power of this. So a lot of people, when they get started online, they're working a job, which is totally fine because it pays the bills. Like, it's good that you have cash flow when you when you have a business. The worst thing you can do is not have a job, not have any kind of cash flow, and then try to do an online business. It doesn't work well that way. Some people can pull it off. Some people have, but not everyone can do that. So I recommend while you're working your job, you get into a digital business and start scaling this on the side. And then once you're making about what you're making at your job for several months in a row, from then on, then I'll be like, okay, do I really need my job now? Can I just do this full time and scale even more? So then you can ask those questions. But in the beginning, have your job, work this business, and then scale it until you are making more than your job for several months, or even as same as your job, and then you can think about doing this full time. So this is how I would go about it. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you got a lot of value. This is very powerful. I think anyone can do it because I used to be a car mechanic and I'm doing this now. Totally different skill set. But you know what's funny, or not really funny, but what's crazy is this is actually a lot easier than me working on cars. There's just so many parts in a car, like electrical systems, the engines, the transmissions. If this is not working right, I have to diagnose it. It takes me hours and hours and hours to diagnose something. Like, for example, if there's an electrical issue, it can take hours. It can take a day. It can take 2 days. And then it took me years of, I went to college for this, and then so all that time that was invested. So this is a lot easier than doing that. I'll let you know that now. But you have to put a real effort and just take massive action. So anyway, everybody, I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you like this video, share this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Click that bell icon so every time I bring a new video, you'll be notified right away. And also, if you want to learn how to actually build a digital business of your own, the one I just showed you, step by step, with one-on-one mentoring, visit themillionairejob.com. We'll help you step by step on how to do that. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, everybody.